The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Hussain, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. India are 26 for 1. Hussain from the north end. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked them over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Swept away but finds the fielder. Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, that's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Straight to the fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? pant. Muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here. Some adjustments to the field.
Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Hussain from the north end. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
How will he reply? That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Hussain shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Edged. What a ball. West Indies goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India 73 for 6. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That'll be a dead ball. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 2 runs added. India 75 for 6. Chase from the south end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged, unplayable. Over, India are 86 for 6. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Chase has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. This could be trouble.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Brilliant shot there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. India, 108 for 6. Chase from the south end. Advanced down the wicket and lofted over cover. Brilliant shot. 6 more to the tally.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, amazing delivery. Ten runs added in that over. India 118 for 6. Straight to the fielder.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Joseph pulls out. Dead ball. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Thakur gets plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nearly gets the edge. Joseph with a great delivery there. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 126 for 6. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Shepherd deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Good shot, a beauty.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with spin now. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs added in that over. India are 148 for 6. Shepherd from the south end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
$18 runs added there. India, 166 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Doesn't beat the infield. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Still honing in on their lines. About to happy to let it go through.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Tracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. Cracking shot. First ball of the innings, and that's raced off to the boundary. Great start.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will he reply?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. West Indies 30 for 1.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Kumar from the south end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. West Indies 31 for 1. Going with pace now.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Over the infield with a cracking shot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Great shot. Through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Pope watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Needs to be on target. 9 runs added in that over. West Indies 46 for 1. Bumrah from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. End of the over. 5 off it. West Indies are 51 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Drilled that one away. Brilliant diving stop. Pinged off the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Good shot. A beauty.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Jadeja with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
50 partnership between these two.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Hope waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
End of the over. 7 off it. West Indies are 71 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Big edge. Gone. Good work catching that one. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Coley, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. 6 runs added in that over. West Indies are 77 for 2. Jadeja from the north end. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Doesn't beat the infield. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Over. West Indies are 95 for 2.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done. Out! What a screamer.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. West Indies are 102 for 3. Straight to the fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 3 off it. West Indies 105 for 3. Great shot through the gap. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There's a chance if it hits.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Misses everything. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. West Indies 120 for 5.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Kumar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Kumar will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Good pick up. Big chance. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Pinged off the bat.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, Hope went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Joseph ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beautiful catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
All the same, it's a new batter for the West Indies.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's out, deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Jadeja coming back into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Jeez, timed that well.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Coley, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Over the top and 6 more.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Bumrah from the south end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Great commitment. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over, 3 off it. West Indies, 168 for 8.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Power and precision in that shot.
Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Last ball, probably need a boundary to win this one. I cannot see them running a 3. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.